first comes to mind is Evan Fay and Kate Auberg. Those are two of our highly ranked wrestlers. As you continue to move through the list of what we have here, there's some younger wrestlers looking to make some noise as well, like a Logan Steffens as a freshman, a Sebastian Suvankati as well as a sophomore. And then some older wrestlers like a Tomas Newman, who's looking to finish off a really strong season to this point.
All right, excellent. Looking forward to that February wrestling. Nothing better than elimination wrestling. If you're watching at home, you've noticed the lights are dimmed, the spotlight is on, so we are just about ready to get going here. We're going to have varsity lineups here shortly. Senior night here, youth night here at the field house at Oregon High School. You can feel some energy in the air. Here come the Panthers and the Whippets momentarily. Keep it civil out there here pre-match. Did you know that OCA Media covers hundreds of events each year right here in Oregon? Oregon Community Access. Community is our middle name. Oh, final home dual meet. Webb, we gotta give the people in our life a little shout out. I gotta shout out my wife Allison. She's pulling a loner night here with the 3 kids at home. Thank you, Allison, for allowing me to have some fun here on the air. Webb, who you got?
I got my wife Susie. I see her wrangling children currently as we speak in the crowd. As I got 2 youth wrestlers and a little girl running some stands, being really social currently.
Absolutely. Squeeze in a few sponsors here, or if your advertisements here, if your organization would like to join our family of sponsors whose donations help make Panther sports possible, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. Mr. Ebert on the announcing here. We'll turn it over to him here momentarily.
For our starting lineup tonight, we will be starting at 120 pounds. At 120 pounds for Whitewater, Jarvis. Jarvis Porcaro. And for the Panthers, Logan Steffen. At 126 pounds for Whitewater, Ruben Puck. And for the Panthers, Evan Fay. At 132 pounds for Whitewater, Connor Friend. And for the Panthers, Cade Auburn. At 138 pounds for Whitewater, Curtis Rossmiller. And for the Panthers, Evan McGill. At 144 pounds for Whitewater, Trayson Thomason. And for the Panthers, Caleb Klitzman. At 150 pounds for Whitewater, Oder Paras. And for the Panthers, Landon Schultz. At 157 pounds for Whitewater, J.J. Gonzalez. And for the Panthers, Atticus Ruland. At 165 pounds for Whitewater, Sebastian Cuellar. And for the Panthers, Tomas Newman. At 175 pounds for Whitewater, Jesus Barajas. And for the Panthers, Gabe Klein. At 190 pounds for Whitewater, Avi Cholera. And for the Panthers, Mondi Sanchez. At 215 pounds for Whitewater, Ethan Barrels. And for the Panthers, Sebastian Sompung Pakti. At 285 pounds for Whitewater, Junior Soto. And for the Panthers, Tavares Funderburg. At 106 pounds for Whitewater, Rylan Oldenburg. And for the Panthers, Easton Moldrum. At 113 pounds for Whitewater, Jason Porras. And for the Panthers, Braden Bakken. Whitewater is coached by John Shimming, assisted by Johnny Gomez, Jimmy Duval, Tommy Cushman, Paul Majors, Amaru Casas, and Ashley Jopika.
Okay, Mr. Ebert there on the announcements of the lineups. We're starting at 120 pounds tonight. Full lineups across the board, which we love to see. We're going to have 14 matches, I believe we got, right? 14 matches tonight, so full lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join us in the playing of our national anthem.
Great crowd out here tonight for Oregon Panthers wrestling, taking on the Whitewater Whippets. Coach Hookstead of the Panthers, Coach Shimming from the Whippets out with their captains for the flip.
Flip ball depends on who has to show their wrestler first. You can already see a little bit in the plans here as Kate Auberg did not show out there. So there'll be a little jostling of the people who showed up for starting warm-ups versus who's going to actually be on the mat here in a little bit.
Absolutely. Going to be, figures to be a tight duel here. Two strong programs, lots of depth.
Yep, Whitewater's coming off a triangular win, and Oregon, their last duel, coming off a 41-40 victory over a conference rival in DeForest. So both teams coming in here hot.
All right, 120-pound weight class.
And 120 pounds for Whitewater, Tavares O'Hara. And for the Panthers, Gordon Stephen.
All right, we got the Whippets, Jarvis Porcaro taking on Logan Steffen of the Panthers. First period underway here. Both wrestlers in on a little bit of a tie. Shot attempt there by Steffen.
Looking for that low ankle snag by the Whippet here.
Single attempt right on the
There you
edge
go.
into a double by Steffen. Got to keep those feet in. Gonna
Two.
pick up the two. That's two. His feet are in, Mr.
Ow.
Official. Woo! All right, here we go. Back
Good.
to center.
Good action on the edge of the mat there,
Yeah,
though.
good aggressive wrestling here early. See if we can get on the Whippets early. Steffen with a little bit of a collar tie, in on a double. He's got a circle out of that. Quick two there. One escapes Steffen, 2-1.
Hits the old
Porcaro.
Granby roll to get out of that. Gets
Yeah.
his one back to their feet.
Yep.
Now he's down 2-1, however.
Good transition wrestling there, didn't wait around. Caro in on a high crotch attempt. Steffen working his hips out, nice job. He's got to stuff that head and crossface. And a little overextended, like to see him work his hands up front there. A little bit of a crossface.
That high crotch is a great move until you get overextended and put your face to the mat. And
Yeah.
that's our issue here. Now Logan has got to get out of that locked leg. Yep.
Okay, stalemate there. Neither wrestler able to gain an advantage back to the center. 2-1, Porcaro against Steffen.
Yep.
Steffen in on an outside single. Like to see him lift. Good whizzer there from Porcaro.
Nice kick away. This is good match action here.
Tight match early, 15 seconds to go first period. Whitewater's Porcaro on top, 2-1. Steffen with some nice shot attempts early, edge of the mat, out of bounds. We're gonna go back to the center, 5 seconds to go.
Great high crotch attempt there again by Porcaro.
Shot attempt, nothing, right at the buzzer.
Not a lot of dead air there in that first period. That was good work by both of these wrestlers.
Yeah, 100%.
Steffen taken down to get his point back here right away.
All right, second period here, first match of the night, 120-pound weight class. Steffen with a little sit attempt, switch. He's got to clear that hand. Porcaro had a little bit of a bar there. Steffen working to get that hand free. Porcaro trying to dig a bar out on top. Minute 30 seconds to go here. Oregon's Logan Steffen down 1 with a little bit of a reach back.
Oh, oof.
And he's got to be 1 there. Loss of control. Nothing.
Nope, nothing.
What's your thoughts there, Webb? Tough call. Tough call. Looked like loss of control.
A little bit of a sloppy wrestling there at the edge of the mat, but nonetheless, no loss of control.
A roll through by Steffen. He's got a belly down. Does a nice job there. He's got a bar against him here by Whitewater's Porcaro.
He's got to get his far wrist back, slap that hand down on the mat, and walk it out. There you go. Good job. Gets that bar out.
Steffen to his feet, kind of into a switch.
Got to get his hips back. There you go.
Sprawl. Let's see if he can pick up his 1 here. He's going to work for 2. Like to see him pick up his 1. 50 seconds to go. He's going to go for it all there a little bit. Put that head in that armpit with a little front head. He's going to spin around and pick up 2 reversal. Take a 3-2 lead here. Second period, 35 seconds to go.
See if he weathered the storm there. Now he can wear him out. It's a lot of work in these positions here.
Yeah, a lot of juice there from Porcaro here. Let's see if we can wear him down. Out of bounds, 24 seconds to go. Second period, tight match here to start things off. 3-2 Steffen. There's the whistle. Nice job stopping the first move by Steffen. He's looking to dig out a little bit of a bar there. 15 seconds. Little tight waist chop there from Steffen. Got to try and get those hips broken. Now he's going to go for a roll through tilt. Picaro, nice job countering. There's the buzzer. Got a tight one heading into the third period. Steffen with a 3-2 lead. Picaro is almost certainly going to go down here.
Yep, got to even it up for him here. See if Logan once again can stop that first move and work something on top. There you go, good job. Picaro hits the quad pod but can't clear the hips.
Steffen working for a little bit of wrist control. Love to see a little crossface there, you know, just pound that head a little bit. Picaro's asking for it, kind of.
Sitting on the hips.
Steffen trying to dig out a bar.
Logan doing a great job of keeping the pressure on. Now we got to, oh, he's got that
He's
bar.
got a bar. He's going to get out to the side and run it.
Yep, we were just talking about this pre-mat. Is that,
There's a pin right on the edge of the mat. Picaro got out of position. Steffen was there to hold him on his back.
stacked him up a little bit there on the edge.
Nice little stack. That gets the Panthers out in front, 6-0 team score.
And 120 pounds, your winner by fall, 4 minutes 50 seconds. From Oregon, Logan Steffen.
Good start for the Panthers here in what figures to be a tight duel onto the 126-pound weight class.
And from Panthers, Evan Fay.
All right, we got Ruben Puck from the Whitewater Whippets taking on Evan Fay for Oregon. Nice blast double. Excellent job by Fay. He's going to go takedowns here.
Little Jordan Burroughs blast double.
Yeah, right in the chest. Huh?
right.
Let's go.
Nice high crotch. Nice transition from that high crotch there.
Fay's going takedowns all day here. 4-2 here. Fay's gonna look to pick up a third takedown here. Nice little pull down there to pick up 2. 6-2 is gonna be the score. Minute 25 to go first period.
He's got a little trap arm tilt here.
Yep, absolutely. Picking up near fall here. He's gonna get the 3. Gonna look to release that and get his 3, then go back to takedowns.
Those
here.
of you watching at home, that tilt right there isn't a pin attempt necessarily. You could transition to it, but you're looking for the back points.
Absolutely. So if you expose the shoulders below 90 degrees, you can pick up near fall points. Fay with another takedown, 11-3 here early. He's secured a major decision, which would be 14 points, working a bar. So we'd like to see here. Let's practice some takedowns. Len, let's go for 6.
Yep.
There's the pin. Panthers going to go up 12-0 here early after 2 matches. Panthers Evan Fay with the fall in a minute 16 seconds. Great start here for Coach Hookstead's Panthers, heading into the 132-pound weight class.
And 142 pounds for Whitewater, and the Panthers, Kay Oliver.
This should be a good one, Webb. We got a junior for the Whippets here. I think it's one of their stronger wrestlers. Connor Freend taking on Auberg here. Shot attempt by Freend on the edge of the mat. Nothing doing here. Back to the center.
Good action there. Got to not get our feet static a little bit. Keep moving.
Auberg controlling the tie here. A little bit of an underhook
Yep.
on the head.
If you're going to be there, you're going to work those unders and those overhooks. A lot of it's about head position there. Head got a little high, and that's why he got slammed down there.
Excellent match here. Could be the match of the night here. Whippets Freen taking on Panthers freshman phenom here, Auburg.
Nice slide by.
Yeah, excellent slide by. That's textbook right there. Auburg picking up 2 right into a bar.
Yep. Great job of understanding where he is at there. Getting that little extra push back on. See if he sets up for the pin or the tilt here. I'm betting we're going to look for some, knowing where we're at here and getting that tilt.
Looking for a bar tilt here. He's picking up near fall.
Yep.
Going to get his 3 here.
Now he's going to get his hips on top of it to work to the pin.
Yep. Those of you at home, there was a nice attempt at transitioning from a tilt to a pin right into a bar. He's going to stack him up here. I always like to sit and wink at the crowd a little bit in this spot. More near fall for Auburg with the bar there. Pouring it on here early. The score should be 8-0, shouldn't it?
Yep.
Or did he not? He broke that grip, didn't he?
Yeah.
Might have to check that score. The scoreboard has 5-0. I got 8-0. Not sure if the ref awarded the 3 early, though.
What Chris is saying is that you got to, if he had that bar in there for that tilt, he's got to transition out of that bar in order to get more points. I can't continue to get back points or tilt points from that. You can get a pin from it, but not the additional points. I'm assuming they did not award us the additional.
Yeah, I thought
saying he didn't break the
grip,
bar. Yeah, that's probably what it is here.
Okay, 5-0, Cade Auburg over Connor Freend of Whitewater. These are 2 wrestlers that are probably going to find themselves at the Kohl Center. Nice little sit into a stand-up there for Auburg, picking up 1, 6-0 here.
Good job of knowing where he's at. You know, that little push out doesn't look like much. In a big match like that, you continuously do that. You're going to get a stall call against somebody who's backing off the mat continuously.
Yeah.
The aggressive wrestler usually is awarded for it.
Shot attempt by Freend.
Yep, the high crotch.
Nice defense by Auburg. Auburg looking to get around for 2. We're going to get potentially dangerous, a little rough on the knee there. Be neutral start here, 6-0 Auburg. Intense match here. Shot attempt by Freend. Gonna look for a little. Freend's gonna pick up 2, 6-2.
Got a little overextended on that over-under there and got caught with our hips too tight to him.
40 seconds to go here, second period. Oregon's Auburg up 6-2.
Now he's got to work a little bit here on bottom, see what he's got.
Little coffee grinder there from Whitewater's Freend. .12 seconds to go, second period. We're going to go third period here. Panthers Auburg with a 4-point lead.
Got a little blood action going on here.
All right, blood timeout here. Auburg's going to get his nose plugged. OCA Media is your local community access television station. We broadcast local, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS cable. On-demand programs like Panther Sports on our YouTube channel. Check out our website for our program guide and more information, www.ocamedia.com. Going third period here, 132-pound weight class, 2 solid wrestlers. Oregon's Cade Auberg with a 4-point lead, starting in the top position here. Going to get a caution on Auberg.
Started with a little tight waist action going on there.
There's the whistle.
Stop the first one, stop the switch, good.
Absolutely, always key on top, stop that first move. Minute 50 here, third period, 6-2. Auberg looking to dig out.
See if we can dig out that bar in that half again here, or that bar in that wrist here again.
Yeah, had some success with the bar early. Auberg digging it out. He's got the bar hooked. Looks like he's going to go with a knuckle under there and going to get off to the side and run it. Freen blocking his legs. Auberg's guy's got to stretch him forward a little bit. Lost the bar. No, he's still got the bar.
Yep. Having trouble getting to that wrist right now. And Freen's doing a great job of blocking him from his legs crossing over.
56 seconds. Auberg doing a nice job riding here, putting himself into position to win this match.
Got to get those hips flat on him again. Yep.
Stalling on bottom. Did not look to improve his position. Or no, he went. Did he go green there?
I can't tell the red-green from here.
Oh, red-green color blindness. No, it's dark in here. It's hard to see, but I think he might have called Auberg.
Yeah, he might have called Auberg for sitting on the hips with that bar in there.
Yeah,
it's hard to do. You don't want to give that bar up, but the second you move from that position, you knew you were going to lose it.
And honestly, with Auberg with a 4-point lead, he can afford to get a stall warning. 18 seconds, solid riding here from Auberg.
Power half right there.
There's the horn. Cade Auberg going to pick up a regular decision, going to put the Panthers up 16-0 as a team score. Panthers in a really good spot here, 3 matches in. Big lead early. It's going to take us to the 138-pound weight class.
Talk to Cade tomorrow, and he'll say that that wasn't the match that he wanted to wrestle, but at this point in the year, sometimes you got to win the ugly ones. You got to tough it out. You got to be a hammer on top, and he did a great job of it there.
Absolutely. All right, we got Oregon's Evan McGill taking on Curtis Rosemiller. McGill, a senior, lifelong wrestler here, stuck with the sport, getting some varsity action here tonight on senior night. Gill trying to work some wrist control. A little snap down attempt by Whitewater. Outside single by McGill. Nice job getting out of there. Nothing there.
Yeah, there's lots of, for those of you who are watching at home, there's a bunch of different ties you can be in. A collar tie, an inside tie. You can tie up those wrists and those forearms like Evan's doing here. It gives you different angles and it gives different strengths for different wrestlers.
Absolutely. Outside single attempt by McGill. Like to see him get on his toes and circle. He transitioned to a double.
Got to get his head out of there.
Got to get his head on the outside. He went back to a single, circled outside to pick up the 2.
That was about textbook. That was great.
Young wrestlers at home, post that hand on the mat and circle out.
Bear crawl around. Get those toes in there. Keep that pressure on.
McGill right into a bar. I love it. See if he can work it around.
Yep, keep walking.
Take it slow.
From the toes, get to that shoulder, put that elbow in that ear.
Keep walking there, Evan. He's going to stack him up with a bar, looking for a fall here on senior night. Evan McGill's going to slam it home. Pick up the 16 points. What a way for Evan McGill to have senior night. That's going to put the Panthers up 21-0. I misspoke before regular decision. It was 15-0. Should be 21-0 team score. Panthers pouring it on here early. Trayson Thompson at 144 pounds for Whitewater.
Caleb Klitzman, a freshman for Oregon here, part of the youth movement. Woo.
Thompson with a nice double right into a pinning combination. Klitzman in a tough spot here early, minute 45 to go. Nice job fighting off. Thompson right back to it. He's got chest to chest, toes up. Klitzman's got to shove that hand under the arm.
Yep, thread it through there.
Tough spot here. This official likes to call quick pins, I think I've noticed. Klitzman bridging hard here. Klitzman fighting. Love to see the fight here. Minute 5 to go here, first period. There's the pin. 55 seconds for Whitewater's Trayson Thomason. That's all right, Klitzman, keep that head up. That's going to put the team score at 21-6. Panthers over the Whippets.
We got caught a little straight-legged there. Went right feet to back.
Yep, absolutely. Got to get those knees bent. Little elevation change there.
Yep.
All right, we got Oregon's Landon Schultz, sophomore, taking on Whitewater's Odair Porras. Whitewater with the quick 2.
Landon, a sophomore here. Got to keep working, got to keep getting stronger as a wrestler.
Yep. Had a nice little, sort of a knee slide to get his base up.
Yep.
Hips are back down. He's got to get that base established.
Keep working. He's doing a great job of keep working. Not putting himself in bad spots here. He's working on the bottom.
Schultz doing a nice job getting his hips back up. High hips win in wrestling often. Forrest doing a nice job countering those knee slides. There we go, to his feet. Got to peel hands. Hook that whizzer in and pancake out. Stuff the head, Schultz.
Get your one.
Get your one here. Break away. Good fight. Okay, we got a belly down here. No reaching back.
Did an excellent job there. Got to get a 1.
Yep.
I like the aggressiveness of going for the 2, but we got to get our 1.
Yep, sometimes it is tempting to try to go for that 2 reversal. A lot of times you're better off breaking away, picking up that 1-point escape as Webb was talking.
There you go. Now grab that leg, bear crawl around. Get on your toes and come around.
Schultz with a little bit of a leg, sort of a switch position. His hips are down. That's going to be the end of the period.
A lot of action for 2-0 there, but that was great work by both wrestlers here.
All right, I believe Whitewater's choosing down here to start the second period. Whitewater's Porras with a 2-0 lead against Oregon's Landon Schultz, 150-pound weight class. Schultz going cross-face cradle here. Lock it up, Schultz.
All right, now you gotta get back.
Yep, like the aggressiveness across the face there. Webb and I were talking about breaking some guys here. You give a few nice cross faces, that'll go a long ways to breaking your opponent here. Got to stop for blood. Okay, blood time red, that's the Whippets.
First blood time of the year that we've had at a home duel here. which is a surprise. But
yes, absolutely. Some matches there is a lot of blood time. You ever had two stuffed up the nostrils, Webb?
sure have.
Absolutely.
So-
Me as well.
Then get the tape around it too to hold it in. That's a great feeling.
Yes. Breathing difficulties. All right, the pause in the match action here allows me to tell you that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel today. You'll be glad you joined the 3,000 happy OCA Media YouTubers who enjoy the hundreds of live streams we bring you every year. OCA Media is your local community access television station. We broadcast local, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS Cable. On-demand programs like Panther Sports on our YouTube channel. Check out our website, ocamedia.com. Back to match action here, minute 39 to go, second period. Schultz down 2-0 into a crossface, a little bit of a switch there from Whitewater, trying to pick up a reversal. Schultz has got to hang out, scoot his hips. He's going to give up the reversal here. 157-pound weight class. 150.
150.
150, yep. Board has 157. All right. Whitewater wants to go takedowns here.
Good job of working.
Schultz in on a nice high C, but he's got to stay off those knees. Like to see him transition to a double and start driving off those feet. Lock up that leg and try to get a stalemate here at this point. Nothing awarded yet. 45 seconds to go, second period. Whitewater coming close. Schultz got to get both hands on that leg. There. A little bit of a roll through there by Schultz. Going to pick up two. Going to make it 4-3 here. Tight match, second period, 25 seconds. Let's keep him down here.
Yep.
1 point deficit here for Landon Schultz, working a crossface. 13 seconds. Lock that cradle up, Schultz. Working the cradle, now he's just got to sit. Oh, he didn't have it locked up
Didn't
yet.
have it locked up quite yet.
3 seconds, 2, 1, there's the horn. We're gonna head to period 3. Momentum on Landon Schultz's side.
That was some great mat action right there. Got the escape, and then just being a slinky and being in those scramble positions right there, and got him to his back temporarily, but got the 2 out of it. Oop, got a caution.
Okay, Schultz is going to take top. He's down 1.
Yeah, I think the Whitewater coaching staff, or the Oregon coaching staff, might have sensed something here.
Thinking we can get 6 with a cradle. Whippets seem to be gassed here a little bit.
Get back, get back, get back, get back. Keep spinning back. There you go.
Wonder, you think we're going to cut him and go takedowns here at about a minute if we can't get the turn here? Schultz has got to fight just to give up 1, just 1. Keep it at 1, now get 2.
Crossface and drive.
He
right
awarded 1, so Schultz is down 2. Circle Schultz, minute 12 to go here, third period. Get your 2, Schultz. 2 awarded. We're locked up here at 5, minute to go. Schultz loving the cradle. .55 seconds to go, third period, 5-5 match here. Tight one here at the Fieldhouse, Oregon High School. Out of bounds, 44 seconds to go. Boy, you know, here's where you get some coaching decisions. Do you want to cut him, give up a lead, hope you can get a takedown and win it by 1, or do you ride him out and go overtime, Webb? What are you doing?
It's a hard one here.
Crossface, oh, tearback was there. Schultz working the cradle.
That butcher's there. He cross faces, gets 2 hands underneath there. It's there.
I'd like to see him, like Webb saying, go back to that cradle. Whippets going to pick up a reversal here, take a 7-5 lead. Schultz has got to get to his base, 19 seconds to go.
Easier said than done when you're exhausted here, but he's got to work.
Maybe look for a little Granby roll here, 9 seconds. Got to go big here. The buzzer.
Ran out of time.
Oregon's Landon Schultz is going to lose by regular decision, 7-5.
Great match.
Absolutely, good one to call there. That's going to get us to 157 pounds. Team score 21-6 Panthers. All right, J.J. Gonzalez from Whitewater taking on one of my favorite human beings in the high school, Atticus Rulin. Atticus going to give 110% in everything that he does. Getting the start here tonight at 157 pounds. First period here, minute 45 to go. Single leg attempt, a little high crotch there from Gonzalez, going to come around for 2. Check that team score, 21-9.
Yeah, I was going to say it should be 21-9 there.
Rulin to his feet, brought back down.
Doing a good job of getting back to our feet. There you go. Good job, Atticus.
Nice job getting hip separation, breaking the hands, picking up 1. Minute 5 to go here, first period. Oregon in on or Whitewater in on a shot. Rulin's got to get that leg back, stuff the head. Rulin's gonna
get your belly down. That's a dangerous spot to be.
Yep, belly down, bail out. 50 seconds to go. Whitewater with a 4-1 lead here, 157-pound weight class. Rulin on the bottom, right on the edge. Like to see a little. We're gonna get the out of bounds call here.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. 22 seconds to go. 4-1 Gonzalez of Whitewater.
Still have those 3 points of contact in. Atticus is doing a good job of getting up. I know you want to be aggressive and get 2 on a reversal, but just get your 1. Get your 1. Get back to your feet.
Rulin working to a stand, peeling hands. Got to slip that whizzer in. All right, back up, Atticus. 8 seconds to go, first period. Pick up 1 here, Atticus. Peel.
He's got
Peel. Whitewater's not attempting to improve.
Defer.
Rulin going to defer to the third period. Whitewater's going down. Switch attempt by Whitewater is going to pick up 1. Right into a single. Atticus kind of ran into that one. Nice recovery there. Like to see Atticus stuff that head a little bit. He's going to jump over possibly.
That's a 2.
That's 2, and near fall. You got to start counting there. Let's go. There should have been 2 near fall. 2 takedown as it is. That's going to get Atticus right back in the match. 5-3. He's down 2.
Don't get out in front though.
Atticus is going to bail there, give up a reversal.
Yeah, got 2 out in front of that.
Whitewater's Gonzalez
Stay behind the arms.
7-3.
Stay behind those arms. There you go, Atticus.
Pick up
Square
your
up.
1 here.
There you go.
Here we
Good
go.
job. Great job, Atticus.
Nice bottom wrestling from Atticus. 4-7, Whitewater on top here in 157 pounds. 50 seconds go second period.
Great double.
Nice double leg there by Whitewater. Atticus has got to get that, get that stance established a little sooner. Nice job preventing the 2 here. Whitewater's going to come out on top. 29 seconds to go, second period. 9-4, Gonzalez of Whitewater.
There you go, short time, get your 1. Okay, now you gotta work.
Yep, 11 seconds to go here. Let's see if Rulin can fire off the bottom, pick up 1.
There you go.
Rulin with a nice stand.
Do it again, do it again.
5 seconds, 4, 3. There's the horn. We're going to go to the third period. Atticus Ruland of Oregon down 9-4 here entering the third. Ruland's going to go down.
Come on, Atticus. Got to get those hips up again. Can't wrestle on the side of our hips. It's a tough spot to be.
Atticus with a stand-up. Nice mat return there by Whitewater. Whitewater trying to dig a bar out.
Atticus got to control the wrists.
They go out of bounds here. Minute 20 to go, 9-4. Whitewater going to concede the escape, go takedowns. Probably looking to get bonus points here, thinking they can't get the turn, go takedowns.
Expend a lot of energy on the top for not a lot of results. Atticus got to get heavy in those hips, get that foot back. There you go.
Nice defense there. Whitewater on a single, going to dump. Pick up 2, going to go back to neutral here. 11-6 here. Whitewater looking to get a couple more takedowns here and maybe get some bonus points. Rulin's got to keep this at a regular decision. .29 seconds to go here, third period. Atticus Rulin down 11-6. Maybe go big here, huh, Webb? Down 5. Shot attempt there by Whitewater. Going to pick up the 2. Going to cut him again, maybe. I see the Whitewater coach is saying. 10 seconds to go here. 13-6. One more gets a major here. Atticus has to hang on. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Rulin's going to do it. And keep this at a regular decision. 13-7 the final here. That will give Whitewater 3 additional team points. Early difference here is the Panthers have picked up bonus points in their wins. Whippets picking up a lot of regular decisions.
Yep, that can be team sport. You want to win them all, but sometimes you got to gut them out and keep that margin of victory down. It's Atticus, clearly you don't want to go out there to lose, but you want to go out there and not give up those bonus points. And he fought to the end of that. The Whitewater wrestler was a solid wrestler, did some great transitions there, but
yeah, great job limiting the team impact there from Rulin.
See if Tomas can continue his role here. He's put together a pretty solid season to this point.
165-pound weight class, Tomas Newman for the Panthers.
See a outside single here to Tomas is synonymous for pins, especially the cradle here.
Yep, he's got that length, which is advantageous for cradles. Shot attempt by Newman, nice recovery.
Yep, didn't put himself in a bad spot. Maybe put his head down a little bit too much on that high crotch.
Circle around, pick up 2 against Tomas.
Yep.
47 seconds to go here, first period. Newman working for an escape, nice peel there. 2-1 here, first period.
There you go, gotta use that now. He's got that overhook.
Newman, nice job there, reaching for a single. Coming up to his feet, getting his hand free. Nice takedown there,
Great
relentless pursuit of the leg attack. 5 seconds to go, huge takedown there late in the period. 3-2, Newman entering the second period. Great job wrestling through the buzzer there. Newman's going to go down here to start the second with a 1-point lead.
There you go, baseball that hand over the top.
Absolutely.
Work the square up. There you go, good job, Tomas.
Yeah, Newman real comfortable, just kind of hanging out there, using his length underneath to his advantage.
The Whippet made the mistake there, draping that arm over the top, and Tomas did a nice job. 2 hands baseballing it over the other side and being able to square up. That was excellent work.
That gives Newman a 4-2 lead, minute 25 to go, second period. Team scored 21-12. Panthers jumped out to a big early lead. Whippets have closed the gap a little bit here, up to the 165-pound weight class. Newman with a shot attempt, spin attempt by Whitewater. Newman, nice job recovering. Edge of the mat, we're going to go out of bounds.
Great job of keeping his hips low and not getting tossed there.
Four to 2 here, 165-pound weight class. Tomas Newman with the lead. 40 seconds to go, second period.
Hard to score there from ear to ear.
Both wrestlers in a little bit of a collar. Bit of a duck there by Whitewater into a single. Nothing doing. Going to go out of bounds right in front of the cheerleaders. 22 seconds to go.
Oh, that near ankle was there. Thought that was it.
Double there by Cuellar. Whitewater dumped over his head. Going to try to climb up the back. 2 are awarded. Early 2. Early 2 there. I mean,
He didn't climb the body.
yeah, there was no climbing there. Huge 2 there. That's going to knot it up at 4 entering the third period. Coach Hookstead did not like that call. Whitewater quickly to their feet. See if Newman can get into his cradle series here.
There you go, work again. There you go.
Newman a little overextended, recovered nicely. into those cradles, cross-face
You
cradle.
just got hooked up. Now just step over and bump hips. You got time. Don't do the roll it over the top.
Yep,
There you
he's going
go.
to step and bump. 4-4 match here, third period. Not much from underneath there. Newman's going to lock it up. Little overextended. He's going to recover there. Get that knee in the side, Tomas.
Get over there and count.
Head in the temple there. Textbook looking for the fall. There it is. The Panthers are on their feet for Tomas Newman. Going to pick up the fall. Third period put the Panthers up 27-12. Tight match there, but you know, I think if these teams were in conference, we're not going underneath Tomas Newman.
No, that was not the place I'd prefer to start, especially in a tied match. And you've done well on your feet to that point in time.
Newman is a relentless cradler. We saw it on display there. 175 pounds. Gabe Klon of Oregon taking on Jesus Barajas of Whitewater.
Oh, that was
Klon had a
great.
single
Yeah,
there.
there was. Just got that good reshot.
Yep, keep going, keep driving.
Put
Know
two
where
to
you're
it.
at.
There you go. Yeah, you're okay.
Oh.
Good job.
Yep. I think Klon thought he was out of bounds there a little bit.
Good job. That was a great reshot by Gabe.
First period action here, 175-pound weight class.
The Whippet here looking to control wrist and elbows, maybe little Russians there.
Yep. Drag action, Russian action, double attempt by Whippets.
Job getting his hips down right away by Gabe.
Yep. On his toes as well. Nice spin there. Now he's got a return. Not able to do it. Reshot attempt by Whitewater.
High leg over hard. High leg over hard. Get you two. Get you two. There's
Klon's
two. That's
gonna
got to be.
spin.
Where's the two?
That was two before. Nothing doing. 33 seconds to go first period. We're going to go back to center.
No, there's no points awarded.
All right, we got another blood stoppage here for Clowney.
I'm assuming that the Whippet couldn't see, it was covered by the official, had the leg still, so it wasn't covering the hips, didn't award the two yet. Kind of an iffy one there at the edge of the mat, but we got good action here, good reshot. Just got to be a little more conscientious of where we are on the mat.
All right. Did you know that OCA Media covers hundreds of events each year right here in Oregon? Oregon Community Access. Community is our middle name. Back to match action here, 33 seconds to go, first period. 0-0 match, team score 27-12 favoring the Panthers. Double attempt there by the Whippets, gonna come around, pick up two.
Good knee slide.
All right, Klon is gonna be in the down position. 12 seconds to go first period here. These can be big points right at the end of the period. There's the whistle. Little chop there from the Whippets, 6 seconds. Half attempt by the Whippets. That's gonna be the horn here. Go to the second period. Gabe Klon's gonna defer to the third. Whitewater is gonna go neutral. Gonna go on our feet here, 175-pound weight class. Nice job, Klon, getting that foot back on the mat.
Yep, keep moving your feet. Even with your hand fights, keep moving your feet. Don't stop your feet. That's when wrestlers get in trouble.
Yep. Got to have good motion. Little shot attempt by Klon. Back out to a single. Now post and circle. Post and circle here. Whippet's going to spin around, pick up 2, take a 4-0 lead. 175-pound weight class. Little tilt attempt there by Whitewater. Whitewater trying to dig out some knuckles. Got a bar hooked up. Klon giving up some near fall here. In a tough spot here. There's the fall. Going to be 27-18 Panthers. Whippets narrow the score, team score here, down to a 9-point lead for the Panthers. Heading into the 190-pound weight class.
Got to retake some momentum here.
Yeah.
The team duel, you see the ebbs and flows. Oregon starts off with a couple of their hammers, and now we got to fight back here a little bit.
All right, Whippets, Avikara taking on Mondi. We got Mondi out? Yeah, we got Mondi. Mondi Sanchez here for the Panthers. 190-pound weight class, first period, match just underway. This looks to be a little bit of a big match here, Webb. Single leg attempt by Whitewater.
Foot down.
Oh, a little bit of a throw. Mondi on his back here early. Minute 35 to go. Mondi does a nice shove that hand through Mondi. Shove that hand through Mondi.
Do it again.
Mondi in a really tough spot. Minute 20 seconds to go. 190-pound weight class.
Keep walking your legs away.
Oregon's
there you go, Mondi. Good job. Way to fight.
Whoa. Okay.
Potentially dangerous.
Okay,
Almost at a full.
Illegal hold. Okay, full Nelson called. That's going to give Mondi 1 point. 3 near fall awarded, and then a full Nelson was probably accidentally slipped in. 5-1 Whitewater here, 190-pound weight class. Minute 5 seconds to go, first period.
Great job.
Mondi right
Mondi.
off the whistle.
That was a great job winning the whistle.
He's got to try to hook a whizzer in. He's going to, that's 1. Okay,
good job,
here's
Mondi.
1. 5-2, Mondi's a fighter. You know, I love watching him wrestle. He's never going to give up. Shot attempt by Whitewater.
Don't pull him down with it. Here you go, now you got to work.
Whitewater with a little pin attempt here. Mondi fighting. There's the fall with 28 seconds to go, first period. Whitewater making this a tight duel. 27-24. Entering the 215-pound weight class. We've got 4 matches to go. Oregon with a 3-point lead. Webb, you tracking tiebreakers over there?
Yeah, we got 4 matches left here, and we got a 3-point differential. A couple of pins wins this here a little bit.
All right, Sufankati here for the Panthers. Double attempt by Sufankati. Nice, into a half. Get in that half. All right, Sufankati wants to go takedowns here. Let's go.
Sebastian is sophomore, pretty talented kid. Went from a throw to a double leg.
Looking more. Sufankati a Greco-er? Is he Greco a little, or?
Yeah, like a lot of kids, you got to know it. Otherwise, you're going to run into some issues, especially when you're a bigger kid.
Double into a little bit of a spin. Going to pick up 2, 4-1.
Good hard crossface.
Sufankati, one of the stronger wrestlers on the team. 215-pound weight class. Minute 10 seconds to go, first period. .53 seconds to go. Not much happening from bottom there. Edge of the mat. We're going to go out of bounds. 44 seconds to go. Sufinkati with a 4-1 lead. I think a pin here goes a long ways towards a team victory. There's the whistle. Sit attempt here by Whitewater. Sufinkati crunching down.
There you go. Keep those hips flat. Be a hammer on top here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you sit, you just try to kind of quick cradle there, but if it's not there, you kind of got to go back.
There you go.
Crossface.
Put two on it, walk it around.
There's a butcher attempt. Like to see Sufinkati get his weight chest to chest there a little quicker. Whitewater able to roll through. Right, ooh, thought we were going cradle. Nice front head.
There you go, good job.
Okay, no points there, no loss of control for Sufinkati. That's going to be the buzzer.
That's good work.
50, yeah, absolutely. Nice riding. Sufinkati's content to go neutral here to start the second period. 4-1 lead.
Get into the upper weights, the head position, not that it's not important at the lower weights, leverage is so important because big moves can happen fast with a little more weight here. Sebastian doing a great job of having that forehead drilled into his ear or his temple there. That head position's a big change.
Sufinkati looking for some underhooks. Worked a little bit of that in the first period to some success. I'd like to see him stuff that head and spin there.
There you go, change up your tie. The hooks weren't there. Change your tie, change your levels until something opens up.
56 seconds to go, second period. Sufinkati with a 4-1 lead. Double attempt by Sufinkati. Nice job driving. Didn't pause. Gonna pick up 6-1 Sufinkati. 30 seconds to go, second period.
Powered up.
Up, sticking the legs in.
Take a
Gotta
power
stay
half
under
out.
those arms. He's gonna power half. Yes, sir. Power halves. Pick it up in the earful. Got a 1 count there. 1 count. Now he's got to slide those hips back, hook the legs, a little Saturday Night Ride.
There you go, got the 2 count out of that.
8-1, 7-point lead. 1 more point would put a major decision on the board. Major decisions are 14 points. Third period, Whitewater's choice. Whitewater's going down. Let's see if Sufinkati can get back to that power half. Pick up some bonus points here for the Panthers. Tight dual meet, 27-24 Panthers at the team score. Sit attempt again here by Whitewater.
Keep that leg split. There you go. Oh,
hooked the leg and had a little bit of a hip over crossface.
Come on, boys.
What was that?
Potentially dangerous. I think it was, I couldn't tell from here. I'm assuming by the crossface attempt that it was probably across the neck is probably what it was.
Okay.
But
Like to see him let him wrestle there a little bit. Sufinkati, nice job off the whistle, preventing any movement. Slipping that leg in. Now
power it up again.
We're gonna power half, keep those hips up, Sebastian. Hook that other leg.
Yep, got to pull his hip off the ground. He's blocking himself there.
working some hard halves, picking up near fall. There's a 2 count. Two count for Sufankati, a little high here.
Yep, he's got to be ready to bail. Give up the 1, not the 2.
All right, that's going to be a 10-3, so it's back to a 7-point lead for Sufankati. 1 minute to go, third period. Like to see Sufankati get that major decision here. Early stall call there. Granby roll from Sufankati. Start counting. Jeez. Okay, we get a stall call. All right, I got to settle down for those of you at home. That was a quick stall call on Sufankati. Then he hit a Granby roll. Should have been a 2 count for near fall. Nothing doing there.
Keep those hips flat now.
Sufankati's got to keep those hips back, get that head off the mat here. Nothing dangerous. There you go. Arch the back. Arch the back.
Slide yourself back. There you go. There you go. Yep.
Slide that power half on. 8 seconds to go. Sufankati is going to pick up a major decision here. 3, 2, 1. So some bonus points there from Sufankati. It's going to put the Panthers up 31-24. Those of you listening at home, decisions by 8 points or more is a major decision. 14 points on the board. Entering the big boys here, 285-pound weight class. Oregon's Tavares Funderburg taking on Junior Soto. Soto, a traditional wrestling name for the Whippets here. Figures to be a good one here, the big boys tonight. Funderburg, leader in the halls, leader on the team. Seven-point team lead here for the Panthers. 3 matches to go here, counting this one. Heavyweight action.
Soto with some heavy hands here. Tavares got to control those. Got to be inside, control head position.
Nice job working to a Russian. Tavares has to improve his head position a little bit.
Got to get his head to the side of the Russian there. Can't score from the opposite side of it. Those of you listening at home, the Russian is getting my inside hand to his opposite side elbow there and dragging it by. I want to get my 2-on-1 there, but my head has to be the same size. Otherwise, he can block it with his head.
Speaking of the Russian, that recalls Rulon Gardner in the Olympics here, taking on Alexander the Great there. Gosh, that
Karelin,
was early 2000s Olympic match action.
Head position, elbows down. Don't push in.
Funderburg with overhook.
There you go. Good job.
28 seconds to go, first period. Nothing doing. Overdid it. Woo.
Big trip. Great work.
You get those big boys going around. That'll get the crowd excited. Last double there from Whitewater. Funderburg didn't give up on it.
Yeah, it was a great job. He didn't control it to the ground.
12 seconds to go. 0-0 match here. Funderburg's got to be aware of that little double.
Yep, it's all about hand position and head position. He's getting them pulling, getting them to step, and then he hit that blast double.
All right, tight one here in the field house, Oregon High School. 31-24 team scores, 0-0 match here in the 285-pound weight class. Whippets are going to take down here to start the second period. When you have a 0-0 match, first points are essential in case of an overtime match.
Correct. Great stand-up by Soto.
Soto looking to peel hands. Funderburg looking for a mat return. He's going to concede the point escape here. 1-0 Whippets.
Slide the elbow off. Ball.
Single by Soto.
Cross hard, keep his hips flat.
Tavares going to pick up 2.
He's got chop, keep him flat.
2-1 Tavares here. Minute 20 to go, second period. Tavares looking cradle overextended. Okay, here we go. 2-2 here. One minute remaining, second period. Knotted up at 2. Heavyweight action. Funderburg with a little collar. Funderburg getting into an underhook.
Yep, good. Got to get those. Almost hit the duck under there.
Yep. Snatch attempt by Whitewater. Snap attempt by Whitewater. Right on the tank.
Pick it up. Elevate it. Elevate it.
Come up, Tavares. 9 seconds, second period. Funderburg looking to pick up 2. 4 seconds. 3, 2.
Get your head out. Oh.
All right, here we go. Good momentum for Funderburg entering the third period. He's going to go down. Funderburg's going down. 2-2 match. 285-pound weight class.
Great low single. Just ran out of a few seconds more.
Yeah, you get that low single, you kind of just drive that shoulder into the shin. Funderburg to his feet. Gonna pick up a quick one, maybe go for more. Go for more here, Tavares. Snap him down. Snap attempt by Funderburg. Gonna pick up 2. Take a 5-2 lead here, minute 40 to go, third period.
Just power it up. Throw that power half in right there. Get his hips flat. There you go, be behind the arms. Now power half. There you go, put 2 on it, reach under, walk it around.
Yeah, cross face, get that other one under and on it. Go for the butcher. Come on, what are we? Blood time, okay, blood time. Funderburg had it there. Blood bails Whitewater out. 5-2, minute 20 seconds to go. Exciting 285-pound weight class. Hey, for those of you listening, if your organization would like to join our family of sponsors whose donations help make Panther sports possible, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. Oregon Community Access, local, original programming, providing the residents of the Village of Oregon with informative and entertaining programming. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss our exciting Panther sports programs. Did you know that OCA Media covers hundreds of events each year right here in Oregon? Oregon Community Access, community is our middle name. The crowd is into it here. Funderburg with a 5-2 lead. Escape into a takedown there to start the third. Nicely.
My blood.
The bleeding is still underway. Webb, you wrestled 285 pounds. What is your strategy here for Funderburg with a minute 20 to go, third period, tight duel, tight match?
So there's a couple things here. One, don't get too deep under those arms and get caught in a roll or something dumb, okay, right? And then the other part is you get them flat here and you work something simple. At this point in time, I think Tavares has got him broke a little bit here, okay? I know Tavares. I know he's a goer, like not too worried about that. And the other part is if you give up a quick stand-up, give up the one and wrestle from your feet. It's okay to continue to wrestle. don't do anything out of the ordinary and get yourself stuck.
Absolutely. Stand attempt by Soto. Looking to peel. Tavares going to shove him out of bounds. Out of bounds. Minute 12 seconds to go. Soto's got a nice stand up for a big man.
Yeah, it was a great quad podding up. Getting all fours up and going. Get that upper body up. Yeah, gave him the concussion. A little double clutch action there, trying to switch up the.
There's the start, minute 10 to go here. Funderburg with a 3-point lead. Been an exciting match so far. Looking to wear down Soto here.
Yep, dig those wrists out. Back pressure and dig those wrists.
Digging it out. 55 seconds to go here, third period. Funderburg with a nice crossface. Gonna get back into a screwdriver butcher attempt. And we're gonna get blood again. Second time this match, Funderburg has been on the way to a butcher.
It's the nature of the sport there. There's a couple things going on. You got big kids, so they get sweaty. It's hard to get the grip. Tavares is working the grip. And Soto, in his own right, is good on the bottom here. And blood time's just part of the game, right? It's a combat sport. It's a part of that, right?
Absolutely.
Does that make us any happier that it happened? No, but it is what it is.
Funderburg doing a nice job wrestling a full 6 minutes here. Full go, 110% from whistle to whistle. Still fixing blood over there.
Those of you watching at home, there's also a clock running for blood time. At a certain point, you can bleed out and you can forfeit the match. You can't stop the blood here.
You get 90 seconds, Webb? 90?
I don't remember what it is
I
offhand.
can't recall either offhand, but there is a limit to how much blood time you can have. 2 minutes, maybe. Production over here.
Yeah, it's definitely more than
out.
90 seconds. I can't remember. I'm betting it's closer to 4, to be honest with you, but I can't remember right offhand.
All right, breaking the action here is a nice chance for us to remind the listeners at home that tomorrow evening, right here at the Fieldhouse, the first ever Oregon Panther Wrestling Girls Dual Meet will be taking place. Get out here to the Fieldhouse or tune in to OCA Media. Webb and I will be on the call. Here we go, 43 seconds to go. Tavares Funderburg with the lead. There's the whistle. Soto with a tripod up. Peeling, gonna pick up one. Funderburg with a 2-point lead, 30 seconds to go here. Got to wrestle smart, can give up a stall call if needed here. So, yep, really backing up, avoiding any tough positions is all right. 20 seconds.
He's got to be heavy on that head. We don't want to just waste time out there. Be heavy on his head, be in good ties. Yes, that's why.
Shot attempt, there's Funderburg gonna pick up the 2. 7-3 lead, 6 seconds. Funderburg with a big win. There's something about that heavyweight position that gets the crowd into it, gets the momentum going. I was a small wrestler. I always loved following the heavyweights. Here we go, Tavares.
Good wins. Take back momentum here.
All right, we're gonna circle back to the little guys, 106-pound weight class. 2 matches to go, 10-point lead, so Panther win here will put it out of reach. Rylan Oldenburg of Whitewater taking Easton Moldrum. Moldrum in on a single attempt. Whitewater with a nice counter right to the back. Muldrum fighting off his back, minute 38 to go. Oldenburg looking for the fall. There's the pin. And it is going to come down to the penultimate match of the night, 113-pound weight class. Team scored 34-30. So, Webb, what is Braden Bakken's strategy here with a 4-point team lead?
Go win.
Go win 100%, but also recognizing you have a 4-point team lead.
Yeah, go win.
All right, Jason Flores of Whitewater taking on Braden Bakken.
Got a little double caution action there. There we go.
34-30 team score for the Panthers, all coming down to this final match of the night. Both wrestlers feeling each other out here a little bit.
You don't want to be over aggressive there. You got to have a plan when you're going in on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Like to see him, do a little elevation change with some of that, maybe a leg attack. Morris with a little single there. Bakken, nice job sprawling. Morris in on a shot again.
Don't dig that arm deep. Just put the head down. There you
Bakken's
go.
going to spin for 2.
Now work. Get those hips flat. He's got the bar dug out.
A slip in a leg as well.
Your coach Hookstead screaming power this side. Looking for the tilt. Don't get over the top.
Bakken doing a nice job keeping his hips up. He's in a little tough spot there with his arm.
Yeah,
Going to go stalemate.
Probably safer for us there. We were a little over the top.
2-0, 27 seconds to go. Final match of the night to decide the overall dual winner. Oregon with a 4-point team lead. Bakken, nice job stopping first move.
Yeah, now we got to get work to get those hips flat.
Yeah, he's got a bar dug out.
Swing it once, get those hips flat.
Stretch forward a little bit there. Bakken.
Get on top of it.
Nice job picking up some near fall here.
Now he's got to pull his hips up. Oh, okay. Good job.
4-0.
We got a little unsportsmanlike call there. Giving a little nod because he caught him there in that tilt.
Yep, kind of a no-no in a tight match. It's going to cost him a point, 4-1.
Power half. Power half, pull yourself on top.
Bakken do a nice job staying under the arms there. Legs in, hips are on the mat. Got to cross-face hard there to bring those hips up. Nice job by Bakken. Minute 15 to go.
There you go. Now you got to dig something out here. Get that tilt, turn it into a pin attempt here. There you go. Control those wrists. But now we got to work something up top. We're doing a great job of keeping that leg hooked. Now pull yourself. Take that left hand and pull yourself a little bit. There we go.
Reach in, yep. Still at a 90
Got to pull a little bit more. There we go.
There should be some counting here happening. Not quite. Still at a 90, ref says. No near fall, 4-1 lead for Bakken.
There you go, motorcycle that wrist. It's like you throttle up a motorcycle, you want to turn it over so you can get those wrists up to you.
Bakken leg riding, tough position here, staying under the arms though, which is key. Those hips back up off the mat.
There you go, now throw the half, now throw the crossface.
There's the horn. Not sure what the conversation's about over there.
If you're Whitewater, you're having conversations about advancing from these leg rides here. What's the move that you're doing to advance here? And if you're us, you're asking why was there no count on that tilt there? Why was it past 90? Because it looked like it. We're a distance away. People are in the way, but.
I think we might be having a little.
Okay. I thought it was weird because there was no coin flip. Okay, so Coach Ebert announced that, or Mr. Ebert just announced there that they are going to re-wrestle the second period because I don't believe there was a coin flip. I don't believe there was a choice made.
I have never seen that in my 36 years of being involved in wrestling. We're going second period here.
Huh. We got bonus wrestling.
Bonus wrestling for those at home. Morris sticking the leg in. Bakken starting down here to start the second period.
Yep, sit to that foot. There you go. He's all right now. Gotta get that boot cleared. There you go.
Bakken to his feet, looking to peel.
Do it again. You're all right. Do it again.
Oregon's Bakken with a 4-1 lead here in the down position. Minute 5 to go, second period. He's got to improve that position. Looks like the ref is looking to see who's working down there. Bakken peeling off the half there, is working his hips up.
There you go. Peeling up, peeling up. You're okay.
Upgraded. Bakken to his feet, peeling hands.
Don't turn into it.
Nothing doing. Bail out, Braden. Bail out. Got to bail out there. Nothing doing. Nothing yet. Bakken got to bail. We're going to be tied up here 4-4. Bakken escaping there from his back. Gives up 3 near fall. Entering the third here, 4-4. Bakken got a little bit complacent there, fell to his butt. You got to bail out earlier.
Yep. I saw the switch attempt, but we kept our hips in too tight, couldn't slide out. And we stuck with it a hair too long there.
There's the whistle, 4-4 match. We got to get Bakken to his feet here. 34-30 team score. Panthers out in front. Final match of the night. A lot of hip riding here in this.
Yeah, but you know what? If I'm the official, I'm keeping myself out of this the best I can here.
I just get this feeling he's going to call Bakken for stalling, but the guy's on his hip here. Bakken's got to show he's working down there. Minute 20 seconds to go here. Third period.
Get your butt up. You're okay.
Bakken trying to build a base here. Crossface attempt there by Porras right across the throat. Bakken gets the stall call there. Now we're in a really tough spot where we got to work. Keep wrist control.
Get your arm back.
35 seconds to go. 4-4. Oregon's Braden Bakken.
There we go. Okay, now you're all right. Keep your elbows in and build up.
An unsportsmanlike penalty point is big here. Looming large third period. No way! No way. He just gave Whitewater the 5-4 lead, but we're still good team-wise. Just gave a stalling point. Pretty close. No, that's terrible. That is terrible. Whitewater was on the hips the entire third period. Bakken is going to lose 6-4 on 2 stalling calls. The Panthers are going to hang on for a 34-33 victory. Regular decision there given up by Bakken. Hoekstead having a little conversation with the official over there, wondering about that quick 2 stall call points. I just disagree with that. But that's going to bring us to the end of the match action. Thanks for being with us tonight. Oregon Panthers pick up a 34-33 victory. This is OCA Media Sports exclusive broadcast is made possible with the generous support of our sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024, and by Culver's of Oregon, Stoughton Health, and by your local pizza pit. For Matt Weber, I'm Chris Wigman. Thanks for being with us tonight.